Hello and welcome back to Western Wilds. I'm just stirring up the coffee. I couldn't find a spoon this morning, so just get a bit in the other side, mix it around a minute, and we'll get to work. Alright, good to go now. Sorry about that. If I don't start my day with a coffee, it ends up being bad. Well, seeing as though we're here, we may as well pick up some pallets. Got our lettuces all ready to go. And we're totally not even close to it there. Probably could have picked that one up a little bit straighter. Wonder how many we can actually collect on this before it starts to try and tip. It's got the weight on the back, so it should take a fair bit, I'd have to think. Can we get them all? That is the question. That might be the final straw there. I don't want to know about that one. Oh, alright, so instead of going to get the trailer, we might just drop these off. Get that to suck back in a bit. Don't want to tip her over. But yeah, today we just got to get that silage out of the silage silo there. We probably got about 40,000-50,000 litres, I'd gather. Get that sold, get us some cash. I hope so. That's taking it, that's good. Get these lettuces sold. Get us some money. I don't think our field is ready yet. I think that'll be another month away yet. And we got some more grass for the silage. I did download the, what's it called? The maple syrup mod. Where it sets you up with some maple trees and you can harvest that. So that's something that we could look into as well. We'd love to save up and get us some more machinery. I'm just trying to work out whether we should put another field in. We can actually extend that one a little bit more. I'm sort of thinking as we progress, this will probably won't be our main homestead. It'll just, you know, this is just where we're set up for now. I wouldn't mind buying the land next to us and doing some stuff over there too. I don't know if we just throw some animals down or some more greenhouses. We are meant to be here just for this end of town is just for our lumber. So maybe we could expand out a little bit up. Maybe start looking at that centre piece of land, the old homestead that's sitting there all abandoned and damaged. I think that's as many as we're going to take this load because we've still got one over there anyway, so we can come back and get them ones. But I'll get these sold and get back to you. Alrighty, so we'll just use the old forage wagon for now. We don't have anything that we can use that suits us, so I did offer to purchase this from the owner. They said they'd prefer to keep it, so we'll have to see and keep an eye out in the used market, see what we can find. Actually, we should look at that now while that's filling up. Probably a good idea. That's pretty handy. But it's not a forage wagon, which isn't a huge issue because we can continue to use the one that we have, or the one that they've got for now, but trying to think. 30 grand. I mean, for the same amount of money that we're buying that one for, we could buy that one there. It does hold less. Not really many options, but I think we'll just have to keep saving. We should have a few loads of this to get rid of today, so that's going to bump us up a little bit. Not sure how much we'll get per trail load. 16,000 litres. You'd sort of hope about 30,000. Probably not actually. I don't even know the price of it. Maybe 500 bucks a 1,000 litres or something. It's not bad. 9 grand a trailer. We should have 3, maybe 4 trailers. That's another. And we're looking at another 30, 40, or another 40,000 almost. How much is in there? About 26,000 litres, so yeah, 3.5 trail loads. Not a bad start of the day. Not a whole lot to do at the moment because we're waiting on the grass, but any day we can make money is a win. Right, we'll go back and get this last load and good to go. Alright, well that's all of the silage done for today. I'm not done, just emptied out of the silo. So I think what we're going to do is clear some trees. We've still got to clear a whole bunch up through here. We'll hook up to our road train that we got set up here. Worked pretty well last time. It wasn't, you know, not designed for it, but it was good. So that's good to go. Where's the edge of the field at? Just here. How far up does this go? Would be super cool to clean all this out. I think it goes across there. Be cool to clean all these out before that grass is ready to harvest, to mow. And then we can bring the field all the way up here as well. Would make a fair difference. Alright, let's start getting these down. I won't bore you with that, I'll do a couple. Maybe do a few on a time lapse or something, and then we'll get back to you. Uh-oh. Oh, that was lucky. A fair length tree. Then once we've done that, we just got to come through and clear out these stumps and we're good. Let's do 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. That last one was 9 meters, a little bit too long. 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. We'll drop this one sideways so we don't hit all of our junk. Maybe even like that. Be handy to have super strength, or whatever it's called now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 34 meters that tree. 8, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seems 4 fast steps is good. Alright, we might do a bit of a time lapse. I'll skip to it for you and I'll get some more of these trimmed down. Alright. Got this one here left to go, I think. A couple of scraggly trees on the ground, and I don't know if we can fit all this in the last load, but if we can't, we've always got that mobile sawmill anyway. But the old tractor's going to struggle. I think it's one of the biggest loads I've had on it. I think it's 4 trees. This will be 4.5 or 5, so there's a fair bit there. Sold a lot of trees. I think it was like 10-15 trees we got rid of. One, 2, 3, 4. Gonna be a lot of stumps to clear out. Alrighty, where's our... She's pretty loaded up. Seems to work okay, that combo, but with this extra cash now, maybe we can buy ourselves one of them semi-trailer. Even just a dolly and the semi-trailer lumber trailer, because it would help us get a lot more on there. Not really in the center enough. Try that. Oh, there's still one there too, bugger. thought that was going to hold our loader there for a second, but it didn't, so that's good. Yeah, there's got to be 5 or 6 trees on those 2 trailers now. There's try and get this little part with it, and then we'll go and get those other 2 bits and see what we get. Not really the most level load, is it? Yeah, that was bound to happen. You bugger. See if we can get these other 2 to stay. Be super cool if we could. Wouldn't have to come back for another load then. Wicked, wicked, wicked. Now let's see how we go with this. Well, she's pulling it. That's just, but she's pulling it. I wouldn't want to take too many tight turns. Tractor surprises me, hey, like it just goes and goes and goes and goes. No matter what we throw at it, it just keeps pulling. But we definitely need a bigger trailer. Yeah, 30 kilometers an hour is pretty scary. If this rolled now, it would suck. Be wicked to get 15,000-20,000 for this one. 36,000, there you go. There's lots of trees on that one. Alright, we'll get this back to camp, and I think maybe we should look at investing in a dolly and semi. We definitely can't afford the truck yet, but this tractor has pulled a pretty huge load, so I'm thinking maybe we sell this wood trailer we have here and get ourselves the big forestry trailer. Where are we? That thing there, it's only 40 grand. Like, that's just paid for it there. I reckon that's the go for sure. And then we just get ourselves a dolly. Dolly. Where are they at? I haven't bought one for ages. Got that one, but that thing played up a little bit last time on the tractor. It skipped around a bit. I think that's better just to have to connect if you want to run 2 trailers later on. I reckon that's our one there, so we will sell what would it be? Miscellaneous? Nope. Sell that one for 3 grand. That paid for a third of our dolly. And that last load of trees paid for the truck, so I guess it's probably best to leave this weight behind as well. We don't really need that. But we'll head up there to get that and get back to you. Alright, let's pick up this new gear. Should help us immensely and really put this old girl to the test. I said it before, but this tractor's just cool as. I know it's only an empty trailer, but just besides running. Actually, no, this hasn't given us any drama at all. It was in my Elm Creek thing. I tried to run a mower and a baler on the same tractor, and it just done it at 3 kilometers an hour, but this wasn't going to work for us. Alright, we'll get this down there, see what we can do, and get a few more little odds and ends done, I reckon. So yeah, I think what we might do is we'll clear out the rest of these trees on the left, and then we'll probably buy the land on the right. Actually, I think we already own that. I can't remember, I'll have a look in a minute. But yeah, definitely I think we'll clear out the rest of these trees here, and the line for the property is just here, so everything from here across is probably only, what is there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 15 trees, 20 trees, so we'll get them cleared out, and that'll be enough to sort us out. We can bring this field all the way back, maybe look at doing a second one. I'm not sure, I don't want to go too big down here. We should actually maybe buy the land up at the old ranch, maybe buy some of that land, start setting up around there. Alright, I've got to clear all these stumps out too, because there's tons. I suppose, as they say, let's get this party started, right? I'll start getting these loaded up and I'll see you back in a minute. That'll be about half an hour, but maybe a minute for you. We may have stacked a little high because the top 2 logs won't tie down, so that's 4 trees in there. between 6 and 8 meters long. So as long as we take it easy, I mean that's big. That's tractor's pulling it too, so it's like we just can't tip it. I was wondering, I don't think I checked when I bought this trailer, but I was wondering if you could do double ups. It didn't see the option, but we'll have to have a look in a minute because it'd be super cool to be able to bring 8 in one hit. Alright, let's see how we go. I don't think there's as much on there as last time. Yeah, a little bit less, but still 30 grand. I'm not complaining. Once again, this tractor's just a little gem. Go and chop a few more and then come back at you. Hello. This is, I think, the last log. We've cleared all of it. Right up to our property line. It's getting late. It's 5 o'clock. It's time for some drinks. Everyone always says it's 5 o'clock somewhere, but right now it's 5 o'clock here. There's lots of logs on here, but they're not. The last lot of those logs over towards the boundary there weren't very heavy at all. Got heaps of stumps to clear, but we'll do that. That's a job for tomorrow, Garth. We will drop this down here. Let's just say there. Definitely not as much on here as last time. Just make sure we've got everything picked up. I sold the last few small ones with the sell all station. The tractor seems to be struggling a bit more, but it doesn't look like there's as much on there. We'll see. Maybe it's just had enough and it's just like, stop it. I want to go back to doing gardening. Definitely not stacked as high and the logs aren't half as fat, so we'll just have to wait and see what we can get for it. 10 grand, 15 grand, 20 grand, I do not mind. Anything is better than nothing. I think I've earned about another 30 or 40 grand since the last time we popped in just by dropping off some loads, so it's free, it's trees. We paid $80,000, well my pa paid $80,000 for the land. 24 grand, not bad. Well, that is going to be a night for us. Gonna go back to camp. Cook up some steak. Have a couple of beers. And get to bed, because tomorrow's a big day. I think we're going to have to harvest this grass. We're going to have to make the field bigger. Leave that there. Alrighty, thank you for watching. If you like what you've seen, don't forget to give us a like and maybe a comment. Share it if you want. Subscribe would be greatly appreciated. As always, a link for the Discord is in the description. And we'll see you again tomorrow.